Backyard Professor here. That means this is the Backyard Professor Responds videos. Welcome. A new video with a professional UFO tour guide, Melinda Leslie, that Ross Coulthart interviewed on News Nation just a couple days ago. Now, I promise I'm not trying to be paranoid here, but I'm not going to take any clips. I will leave a link in the description to this full interview because of copyright issues. The last couple of times I tried to do that, it really messed me up, so I'm not going to do it. Interesting. This gal has been giving tours. Now she resides down there in Sedona, Arizona, which is a New Age hotspot, as most of us know. And she basically gives tours, and on her tours, she sees a lot of UFO activity. Uh-oh, hold on. The wind is really roaring. Oh, there's my little log house behind me. Yeah, the wind is really roaring. Let me go this side. So she's been giving tours now for decades, and she's had military people, government officials, lots of John Q. public, and in the process of giving tours through Secret Mountain and all kinds of places around Sedona, Arizona. There is a secret military base there, apparently, because there is a secret UFO base there, apparently. And she says through the decades that she has had 65 opportunities to get videos of actual craft. She sees the craft. Her tour group sees crafts. The military people, they indicate that they are real and that there is a hidden UFO base there, site, that the UFOs visit frequently. Very interesting. She is exciting. She is excited. She's got the good enthusiasm. She says she's had 65 good opportunities for videoing and looking. And she took, after she did this interview with Ross Coulthart, she took him out to where they were by Secret Mountain, and they looked through the night vision binoculars. She has a set of the military night vision binoculars, and she has taken different video clips of things. And so he was able to see the lights, all the UFOs flying by or through the sky with her that night. Very remarkable. So, if I may, I have a few suggestions. There was too much seeing of Ross Coulthart and Melinda, and not enough. I mean, the camera was showing them looking through the binoculars, and yeah, I see that light. Now, how do you know that's not a helicopter? And so she would describe it, and she said it's certainly not a satellite because of the anomalous behavior, and they're looking, and the camera is off, pointing to them sitting in their lawn chairs, enjoying their time together at Sedona, UFO hunting in the sky. There was maybe, at the 40-minute mark, maybe a 3 to 5 second video clip. Now, I have a suggestion. I will never do this to you. We are not here to look at Ross, look at the sky, any more than we want to watch Melinda look at the sky. Now, Melinda has some pretty good time doing this, and I honestly have no reason to doubt her story or to mock her because I've heard about Sedona before from other sources. And so I'm not saying she's faking it. I'm asking the UFO community and the news people who are involved with the UFO community, for crying out loud, plan this out just a little better. You could have taken just one extra day. You could have prepared 5 or 6 of the really good anomalous videos, and you could have told us all about your tour and about the people who visited and some of the astonishing connections and correlations with military, agreeing with her interpretation. Well, that's a helicopter, yes, because of this characteristic or that. Yeah, now that's a jet. Oh, that's a planet, etc. Oh, now there's an anomaly, there's a light, etc. In the clip that they showed, way too briefly, they were so far away as to literally be useless. So why couldn't you have prepared some clips, put them in a video editor, zoomed in on them, and while you guys were sitting there enjoying yourself, sipping your tea, having munchies, looking at the sky, it was a fun conversation. Obviously, they really had fun. They enjoyed it. Why didn't you show the videos? Do you have any excuse at all at this point for not showing the videos? Ross, no offense, you're a handsome man, but damn it, I don't want to look at you. I want to see the videos. I guarantee 90% of my audience will back me up on that. We know what you look like, dude. We can hear your voice. You do wonderful work, but man, can you improve? You did the same stupid style with Jake Barber. It's time to knock it off. I'm sorry to be so blunt, but damn it, man. Melinda, you could have, again, I'm coming at this from a believing standpoint. I'm on your side. Please let me make that crystal clear. But you you can't say, well, yeah, I have 65 really spectacular videos and or pictures of anomalous behavior and stuff and not show it. You can't do that and maintain credibility. What you can use your videos as with something that YouTube calls B-roll. You two can have a wonderful conversation. And every now and then you can flip back to you guys, sitting back in your chair, looking at the sky at night, etc. That'd be fun. But out of the 40-minute video, we should have had 35 minutes of the evidence in video format that you claim you had while you were talking. You would have dramatically increased my interest in taking your tour. As it was, here's what came across. And this is unfortunate. You're selling your tours. I get it. It's all good. I'm not against people making money here. I really am not. I don't think you're a grifter. But what better way? What better? I challenge either one of you. Either one of you. I challenge you. Show me a better way to advertise your tours than show us the video of the UFO discs that you claim you had video of. Why on earth wouldn't you show that? What? At one point, Melinda says, well, you get caught up in the moment. And I have no doubt. I believe this. You get caught up in the moment. We're walking around taking the tour. It's weird because Sedona is known as UFO Hotspot Central. So everybody taking your tour should be expecting to see UFOs. She primes them for that. That's why they go on your tour, right, Melinda? Yeah. So you're walking along, and all of a sudden you see this bright orb, etc. And we get caught up in the moment, and we don't think of turning on our video camera and all that. You've had 30 years experience. For the love of all that is UFO, why don't you have 2 or 3 dedicated people with dedicated cameras on the sky? They've heard your spiel for decades. Let them get the video, and then you make copies of it if your tour people didn't get them, and you send them copies of what they saw with their eyes. You know, just a moment's reflection would say, if you do this tour 50 times a year and you only have 65 videos, you should have thousands of video clips. You said they're that popular. You said you see them all the time. You could show the difference between a helicopter, a jet, a balloon, a satellite, the moon, a planet, etc., and a genuine anomaly. You can use that as an instruction, and then you can put the evidence on the camera. You can put the evidence on the camera while you talk. You can put the evidence on the camera while you talk, and your tours will increase 1,000-fold. Why are you just talking about it instead of showing it? No offense, you dear wonderful people. No offense. I don't want to watch you two for 40 straight minutes when you're making the claims you're making in this review for 40 minutes. I saw what you look like. Show me what you see. Include me, your audience. Include me in your video sighting experience. How can you not think of that? It's stupefying how short-sighted this whole thing was. You could so easily have dedicated cameras. Nobody. There are batteries. You have a battery pack. You can plug a camera into a battery pack. My battery pack lasts 6.5 hours. Sincerely, you'll never run out of a camera. You could have a guy start a camera and have the camera all the way through the tour, and you can edit the camera so that you don't just show what doesn't happen. You can edit that part out. But instead of, oh, well, we got caught up in the moment, we didn't think of recording. Oh, this is amateur hour here, man. You could have a camera person, your daughter or son or a family member or a good friend, who would be more than happy to just go along with the tour and never take the camera off the sky ever, not for a minute, and never stop recording. Then when the UFO shows up, you've got the camera to show it. You can zoom in and see it. You've been doing this 30 years and that thought hasn't crossed your mind. It crossed my mind in the first 5 minutes after I realized you aren't going to show us spit again in this video, are you? And you didn't. So sincerely, that would be my suggestion. I'm going to, hopefully, I believe Ross Coulthart is going to be in Contact in the Desert. And I promise you, I am going to try my best to ask him that question. And I will record it. And I'm not going to mamby-pamby and pussyfoot the hell around with him. I'm going to say, here is what your public audience wants. When are you going to begin doing it right? We know what you look like. You're a very handsome devil, etc. You can do breakaway fivers. Why don't you do 5-second clips of your face and 30 minutes of video evidence of the orbs and the UFOs you're seeing instead, and just talk while you're showing the videos? I guarantee you that is a vastly superior way, because the public is beginning, if not already having done so, to lose trust in you, because you use the same stupid, thoughtless methodology. You can do better. We need better. So my suggestion is do it that way. That's my BYP response. I'm disappointed. And I so promise I'm not trying to become bitter. But damn, you got to pull your head out, start doing this better and more accurately and more right for the public if you want to keep your audience. I promise. So that's my BYP response. Appreciate all my audience. Appreciate you guys. I will catch up to you as I can. Link in the description below. I don't dare try to take clips out of News Nation. I've had copyright issues. It's not necessary to get my point across anyway. All it is the first 30 minutes is documentary type style stuff. They finally sit down for the last 10, show you a quickie 5-minute meaningless clip, and they talk while they're looking and describing what they're seeing. They're doing it exactly backwards. Thanks, you guys. Have a great evening.